Hello everyone, welcome to Dan Does Stuff. I want to show you all what I'm doing with my cold pod this past summer. Now in about March, April-ish, the water in the lake was not that cold anymore and I needed a solution of what I could do to keep doing my plunging in the summer months here in Minnesota. What I ended up doing, I'll show you exactly what I did, but I bought a chiller because without doing the cold plunges, my brain and body, they were doing some weird things and I need to get back to it. So check it out. This is what I built and it looks kind of complicated, but ultimately what I did is I framed up some walls using some pressure treated 2x4s and then on the bottom using green treated wood just to make a frame, and then wrapped it in 1x8s that I painted with exterior paint. And I'll open up, but first I'm going to show you, this is all pine by the way, I'm going to show you the pump that I used. So if you remember, I have a cold pod and at the bottom there is a valve. Now what I did is, you can kind of see it down here, the valve comes out the back. I drilled a hole and it goes into one of these Intex pumps that have filters in them. This is what I use for my above ground pool that I didn't set up this year, and this thing works great because it pulls the water in, it runs it through the filter, and then it comes out here and you can see the different tubes that I got to make the connections work. And then I built this little holder for my chiller. It's an Active Aqua chiller, 1/4 horsepower. I did a bunch of research and I wanted to do the 1/2 horse, but it wasn't necessary at all. I mean, all I needed is the 1/4 horse and it does the trick. So I just wrapped all of my tubing in some insulation just to help with the sweating of the pipes. So I got this little contraption there. So that's the pump. So it pumps the water out of the cold pod and then through the filter and then pumps it up through the chiller. And I'll show you this as well. Go around the tree. Ow, I just hit my head on the hummingbird feeder. Sweet. So a little lid. Whoa, Nelly. All right, as you can see, here's the inlet into the chiller and then the outlet. So it runs through this chiller. I have both the chiller and the pump connected to a triple tap back here. Yes, my wire management is not that great. It's all good. But here you go. I have my chiller set at 40 degrees and I do not run this thing all the time. It keeps the water in here about 50 degrees. As long as I turn it on every other day, it takes like 4 to 5 hours to get down to 40, depending on how long I use it. But here's the front of my little box that I made. This closes and it says ventilated. Nothing crazy fancy, but it does the trick. Let's put the top back on and let's open it up so you can see. All right, here's the top, and literally this is 2-inch foam that I have on the top, 2-inch foam all the way on the inside of this as well. And what you'll see, this gray, this is just tarp that I use some construction adhesive to actually glue it right to the 2-inch foam. But in here you can see the cold pod. Here's my outlet where the water is coming out of when I turn it on. But yeah, you just turn the pump on and the chiller at the same time and get it chilly. I keep the water about that level because any higher when I get in, it'll go over the top. I'll see if we can get a shot of what this looks like behind. I just wrapped tarp around here as well. But yeah, there you can see the 2-inch foam in there. Yeah, this works great. I mean, I'm really impressed. Keeps water at 40 degrees, no problem. And I don't have to run it constantly. And I can keep getting my cold plunge on in the summer months here in Minnesota. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new. Maybe you want to build one of these for yourselves. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.